Leo is standing at the front of a grocery store line. He's holding a $14 bottle of artisanal, cloud-harvested macadamia milk. The cashier, a teenager named Chad, who looks like he hasn't slept since 2019, sighs loudly. "Card declined, man," Chad says. Leo is sweating. Not just normal sweat. This is cold, existential dread sweat. He frantically opens his banking app. Last Friday was payday. It is currently Tuesday. Yet, somehow, his checking account balance is staring back at him with a number so low it could be a typo. He frantically transfers $14 from his savings account, which now has a grand total of $8 left in it, pays Chad, and flees into the night. Now, before we diagnose exactly how Leo ended up here, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon. Done? Great. Now, let's figure out how Leo got here. He has a decent job. He doesn't own a yacht. Yet, he has fallen victim to the classic modern trap, the phantom paycheck. If you relate to Leo, take a deep breath. You aren't alone. Statistics tell us that over 60% of Americans are also living paycheck to paycheck. The money comes in, does a brief lap around the checking account, and vanishes into the ether. Leo's problem isn't that he doesn't make enough money. His problem is that his money has no boss. Last year, Leo tried to be the boss. He created a color-coded mega spreadsheet to track every dime. But the moment he forgot to log a $3 iced coffee, the guilt crushed him, the system broke, and he went on a revenge spending spree at a vintage thrift store. Leo doesn't need a complicated spreadsheet. He needs a survival tactic. He needs the 50-30-20 rule, a system that divides every paycheck into exactly 3 buckets. The 50-30-20 rule is the anti-budget. It's simple, it's ruthlessly effective, and it divides your after-tax income into just 3 buckets. Let's break it down so Leo never has to face the wrath of Chad the cashier again. Bucket 1. The Keep Me Alive Fund. Half of Leo's income goes here. This bucket has zero sense of humor. It is strictly for needs. Rent, basic groceries, utilities, healthcare, and minimum debt payments. Now, Leo might argue that his cloud-harvested macadamia milk is a need. It is not. A need is what keeps you sheltered, healthy, and out of trouble. Housing alone usually eats up about a third of the average American's income, so this 50% fills up fast. If Leo does the math and realizes his bare-bones survival costs take up 70% of his paycheck, he has a wake-up call. He either needs a cheaper apartment, a roommate, or a strict diet of generic tap water. Bucket 2. The Guilt-Free Fun Fund. This is where the magic happens. 30% of Leo's income is his to blow. "Wait," Leo whispers, wiping the sweat from his brow. "I can still buy stupid things?" Yes, Leo. Human psychology dictates that if you cut out all joy, you will eventually crack and buy a jet ski at 3 a.m. The 30% bucket is for dining out, hobbies, vacations, and the 14 different streaming services he pays for but never watches. But there's a catch. Once that 30% is gone for the month, the fun shuts down. You do not borrow from your rent money to buy concert tickets. Period. Bucket 3. The Future Leo Fund. This is the bucket that stops the grocery store panic attacks. 20% of his income goes towards savings, investing in solid assets, and aggressively paying down toxic debt. Let's drop a quick reality check into the flow. Right now, nearly 4 in 10 Americans couldn't cover a $400 emergency in cash. If Leo's golden retriever, Waffles, swallows a squeaky toy tomorrow, Leo is in serious financial trouble. This 20% bucket builds an emergency fund so life's little disasters are just inconveniences, not catastrophes. Once he has a cushion, this money goes to investments. Thanks to the power of compounding asset growth and smart profit sharing, this is the bucket that eventually allows Leo to retire to a beach instead of working as a supermarket greeter until he's 90. So, Leo gets smart. He realizes willpower is a myth. The next time he gets paid, he doesn't even look at the money. He sets up automatic routing. 50% stays in checking for bills. 20% is instantly kidnapped and hidden in a secure savings or investment account where he can't easily touch it. The remaining 30% goes to a separate fun money debit card. When the fun card hits zero, Leo stays home and plays fetch with Waffles. Fast forward 3 months. Leo is back in Chad's line. He places a perfectly reasonable store-brand carton of milk on the conveyor belt. He swipes his fun money card. Chad nods. Leo walks out into the sunset, his dignity intact, his rent paid, and his emergency fund growing quietly in the background. The 50-30-20 rule didn't trap him. It set him free. And as Leo walked away, he realized the best things in life are actually completely free, like hitting the subscribe button and ringing that bell icon on this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.